All right, shalom, shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. So, just through the spirit, man. There's a lot going on, as always. And I seen a video about the government ordering infirmaries for alligator Alcatraz. This detention center, all right, Florida, all right, with these infirmaries, all right. Really, we need to be wrapping our mind around, not only get prepared for mentally what's about to happen, whether it be a bunch of brothers and sisters coming in, because that's a task within itself, or even, the persecution, all right? No, this is not 70 AD, but Esau, like the scriptures say, some of us would be beheaded, all right? All right? Right? So this is Revelations 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given to them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. So it's gonna be some men, all right, that's the men of the Lord, all right, that will be beheaded, all right. It will be beheaded, but guess what? We gonna reign with Yahushua, man. All right. So that's cool. You know what I mean? 1,000 years, when time really, the Lord put time back, because things right now are sped up. Everybody know that. We already in July. All right. And, look, time flying. So, but we still need to remember, all right, that this is that death is a possibility, all right, that death is a possibility. This is Psalms 116 and 15. Precious in the sight of Yahweh is the death of his saints. All right. So when you really wrap your mind around that, it says what it says. All right. If you losing your flesh is getting put down, all right. Even on the carnal sense, a king, all right, when a king, his servant, sticks through the torturing and everything, that's considered an honorable death. All right, that's honorable. All right, but we live in a society that's not honorable. So dying and and being ridiculed and being persecuted for your king, your friend, all right? Not only your king, but your friend, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai say that's precious to him, because you got to think about it. Think his lose or give his life. This is John, and this the Lord saying this. This is my commandment. This is John 15 and 12. It says, this is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. It said, ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. So long as we doing what Yahushua told us to do, which he ain't doing nothing but telling us what the Father told us to do. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, we being obedient to the Father by being obedient to Yahushua. All right? He gave his life down for us. All right? And some of us is going to be time for us to return that favor, man. He did it for us. So, it might come to a time, where some brothers gotta, hey, look, you gotta gird up your loins and let it be what it's gonna be. Because if you take that MOTB, it's over with. If you take the mark, it's over with. If you chicken out at the last minute, you don't get the first round draft pick. You got to feel that fire. All right? And that's what we striving for now, to do the best we can on this side. So Yahweh Shema Shai give us the strength to go through that. Because ultimately, the Lord has to put the spirit on you to even go through shit like that. That's not something that's, it got to be in you to do something like that. All right? And that's why we pray to the Lord that he keep us and, give us the strength. All right? Because sometimes, when you're going through things, this is what I do. I either ask the Lord to take it away from me, or I ask Yahweh Shema Shai to give me the strength to deal with it. All right? Sometimes, the shit just leave and whatever. But sometimes certain shit, the Lord just give me a mindset to deal with it. All right? Like you wouldn't know, like, I be having little pains and shit. But you really wouldn't know sometimes, because the Lord is giving me the strength, to when I be getting in pain, I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord give me the strength to, like, just keep going, Because if it wasn't for Yahweh Shema Shai, boy, you feel me? That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? So we just got to remember that, it is a possibility, But, of course, we don't want to die. But look, we ain't living anyways. This ain't life. This ain't life, man. We ain't free. You know what I'm saying? We fuck up every day. All right. These bodies, they subject to vanity, and, we not free. All right. We can't please Yahweh Shema Shai. We can't please our Creator. All right. Perfectly. All right. And we fuck up. We make mistakes, even though we know it was written that way, but it still don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Let me get this. It's Sirach 4 and 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. All right? It said, be not hasty in thy tongue, and in thy deeds slack and remiss. All right? So, strive unto the truth unto death. And it say, and the Lord will fight for us. So even if it may seem grimy and gritty, like you finna kick the bucket, hey, look, you might not kick the bucket. The Lord might, the Lord might do a miracle and get you out that jam. All right, but the point being, Esau may come and get you and lock you up. But don't forget, angels didn't open prison doors before. All right? Let me see if I can find it. All right, this is Acts 5 and 19. we gonna start at I'm gonna start at 18. I'm gonna start at 17. Acts 5 and 17. Then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which were in the sect of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands on the apostles, and put them in the common prison. But the angel of Yahweh by night opened the prison doors, and brought them forth, and said, Go stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life. All right. So not only did the angel, all right, open the doors, he brought him out. He took him out. So he led him out. So don't be, you know, don't be so discouraged on, Esau coming to get you, or, whatever to have it happen. The Lord can get you out that jam. Either way. Either it's with the Lord sending the angel, or you might have to get your head cut off. You know what I'm saying? But, some of us ain't gonna taste death. The scripture said. You know what I'm saying? Some of us ain't gonna die. All right? Some of us gonna be there to the end and see the chariots come back and getting beamed up. All right? But still, have a mindset and prepare your mind, all right, and pray to the Lord for strength to go through this, all right? I think about a lot of shit, because Esau got a lot of shit, brazen bulls, and, these motherfuckers gonna bring out that medieval shit, man. We just gotta pray that Yahweh Shema Shai give us the strength if any of these weird things be used against us, all right? Any of these things be used against, we just need to pray to Yahweh Shema Shai that we'll be okay, all right? Or we don't feel it, at least, or whatever, you know what I mean? So with that, I just hope it was edifying. When to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, B'Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. Shalom and above.